There was no way, there was no way that I could possibly tell you what I am hearing, what people are hearing, what we are hearing, what those of us kind of in the know are hearing regarding the backstory of Diddy and Bieber and this colossal, putrescent, purulent mess, this boil, this sebaceous cyst, this chancroid herpetic lesion called the Diddy matter. It's bigger than anything. It will involve more people as the tendrils of this, almost like like mushroom tendrils, and all of you mycologists know about this. The roots of this, they go forever. I can't name one thing. Let me put it to you this way. If I told you that one day you would be hearing, perhaps, let me just throw this, and remember, everybody's presumed innocent. Nobody's making allegations yet, other than what's being contained in the various lawsuits and indictments. But if I told you that there was the possibility of everything up to and including human sacrifice, to cannibalism, to satanic rituals, to vivisection, to organ harvesting, name it, could you honestly look me in the eye and say, nah, that's impossible? That's the point. That's the point. You have submental, degenerate, drug-addled, perverted, star wannabe, sick psychopaths enjoying this weird psychosexual behaviors that nobody can even grasp, all a part of this desire to be more freaky and more weird and more strange. You know, Rick James, they're gonna, for the days of Led Zeppelin and groupies. Remember that? Those stories about the rockers? Look, entertainment industries have always enjoyed this depraved storyline. But what we are seeing right now regarding Diddy and Bieber absolutely makes me sick. Remember, yet again, no accusations are made. Everybody's presumed innocent. Justin Bieber says, I'm disgusted by this. I don't want anything to do with this. And who can blame him? Look at this young man's life. Look at what this is. Look at this storyline. It's incredible. This is one of those things where you think, did anybody, when Bieber signed his first record deal, we're learning, with Usher's label in 2008, his mother then, Patty Mallette, she said, I've got no doubts he is going to be a star. She's 49 now, and was truly instrumental, fundamental, and critical to his early success. Accompanying him, we read today in the Daily Mail, to meet with music entrepreneur Scooter Braun and others, and she was uploading Justin's videos to YouTube. And it was the mother, Patty, who actually birthed Justin at a home for teenage mothers a month before her 19th birthday. She lived an absolute horrible life, suddenly thrust into this weird web, this strange, the substructure of record companies and agents in the music business. Would have been pretty much tough for anybody. But I think it's understandable that Patty was extremely vulnerable. This isn't a person abused as a child from the age of 5 by a male babysitter and a friend's grandfather. And she recalls how she was accustomed to, acclimated, habituated to being violated, that it began to feel normal. This is his mother. This is then that was using abuse of drugs and alcohol in her teenage years to mask and to dampen and to assuage the pain. She raised Justin in housing, social housing, worked 2 or 3 jobs. It's incredible. So after years and years of struggling, years and years of working assiduously and painstakingly, it would seem that his sudden rise is something that people would say, finally, finally. And sadly, that innocence, that naivete, had a critical and crucial part in his path to fame. I mean, this is just incredible. A year after being signed to Island Records, she writes, a 15-year-old Bieber spent a now infamous 48-hour period with Diddy. I call him Diddy, uh, supervised by no one. No one, I guess. It's incredible. Now you can look at this, you can go through this, you can read about her story, but more importantly, let's look at something which is even more critical, and that's the actual tale of the tape. Now, let me say again to you, I cannot emphasize that we do not know anything that happened, but I want you to imagine that you and I are now all of a sudden, we are detectives. And we come upon this. We're doing an investigation of perhaps allegations of maybe there's some kind of wrongdoing. And we're going to look at this one particular infamous videotape from the time he was 15 to the famous 48-hour period. And we're going to be looking at this and we're going to be making analogies, and we're going to be making references to other types of behaviors which sadly accompany this kind of behavior. All right? Let us begin.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let you rock this every time you come in LA. Yeah, this going to be yours. So.
This is a grown man, first of all, with a 15-year-old boy, showing him, seducing him by virtue of riches and the like. Remember, what I would be looking for and what people are looking for is the notion of seduction via grooming and vice versa. Keep an eye on this.
Every time you come in LA, it's a little dusty, but you know, come get the front shot of this.
Man.
See this? Listen to him. And he's not only is he 15, but he's a young 15, a small 15, a slight 15. I don't want to say this, but I don't want to say feminine. That's not what I'm trying to say. A very, very innocent. And that's the key word.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to be driving this next year.
Yeah, when you get 16, you come down there, you got to, wear your seat.
I mean, I'm 15. You can ride in the passenger seat. I got my permit.
When you're 16, if you decide to hang around long enough, as my new little friend, then and only then will we consider this. So you have something to look forward to, and perhaps a form of an anchor that I would have for you saying when you are 16. Just listen.
Permit. Not yet.
No.
All right,
no,
16.
You're not
16.
ready. Let's slow down. Let's slow down, Justin.
Okay.
Let's slow down, okay?
One step at a time.
But yeah, the keys is yours when you get 16. You're good to go.
I'm good.
When you're 16, you're my friend. What is happening? Again, imagine if you were law enforcement and you saw this. You didn't know who these people were. And you would be asking somebody, excuse me, do you this is your son? Yes. You allowed, he spent 48 hours. Who is this person? Was he being chaperoned? Anybody? Do we know anything? Why is he showing this inordinate interest, and why is he recording this?
There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
And then when you get 18, you get the house.
When you get 18, you get the house. Oh, I see. See, dreams. This is what's happening. Again, Is this
The
normal?
mansion.
Okay, I get the mansion.
Yeah.
So where are we off to now?
Where would you like to go?
I mean, wherever you want to go. Where are we?
Look at this face.
So check this out, yo.
This breaks my heart. And again, I'm going to say to the point where you're going to say, is he saying this again? Mr. Bieber has not said anything. He has not admitted anything. He doesn't have to admit anything. He was a child. There's nothing to admit, but he said nothing about this. And of course, Diddy has pleaded not guilty, both in civil complaints and otherwise. But this is the face. This is what I have seen as a former prosecutor. The worst divisions, the worst thing I ever saw was involving juvenile and children who themselves were victims of inappropriate behavior. You got to be careful with these algorithms. You got to watch what we say. And what predators want, again, not saying here, but what predators want is the innocent soul, the innocence, the fragility that can be shattered, that can be owned, that can be broken, that can be ruined. Again, broken. And in other cases, hurt people. You've heard this before. People who've had this happen to them at an early age, this is what they know. Kind of as I mentioned, for what his mother had indicated as well. This is an incredible. This is a story that you really have to pay very close attention to. And this is what you also have to remember. This is how patient, again, not saying Diddy, but in cases of predators, the patience that they show. Because what they're doing via this thing called grooming is called seduction. They're not grabbing somebody, they're not throwing him in the back of a van. They want the target to love them.
Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives. Like,
I don't know what this means. Look at his face. Look at that. Where's his mother? Where's his father? Where's his parents? Where's his guardians? Where are the police? Where's anybody? And this goes on all the time. Not with Diddy per se, but it goes on all over the world.
Where we hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose.
Oh, whoa, wait. What? You hear this? There's this feeling also sometimes people have, not Diddy, mind you, but sometimes when people get away with things over a period of time, there's a sense of invisibility that they feel, and there's also a sense of, I don't have to cover anymore because the rules don't apply to me.
But it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream.
A 15-year-old's dream. Look at Bieber's face. Look at Diddy's face. What is he telling you? What do his eyes tell you? Look at the expression. Who is he talking to? What is the purpose of this? Who is this to be shown to? This is really very deep.
I have been given custody of him. He signed the.
I have been given custody. I own you. Is that what's being said here? I own you. I possess you. You're mine. You're chattel. Not slavery, but I possess you.
Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardian. I have been given custody of him. He signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher.
He signed to Usher. I had legal guardianship of Usher. Who talks like that?
When he did his first album, I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So.
And he emphasizes the word legal guardianship. Whoever uses this term, what is the purpose of this? Look at it. Look at Bieber's face. Look at this. He has no idea. He's look at this innocence. He's being shown Ferraris or whatever this car is, posh mansions, money comes from squalor. Maybe trying to do something to make his mother proud, maybe for his family. It's when they dangle dreams in front of people. This is the part. This is the part that I just again, innocent until proven guilty.
And we gonna go full crazy.
What does that mean? See Bieber's face there? You think maybe he's saying, oh, maybe he's seen that before? Maybe that may, I don't know. Again, we're just barely observing.
I'm going crazy.
Crazy.
I'm taking this out tonight.
What you want to do? What you want to do over the next 48 hours?
48 hours. Let's go.
48 hours.
Are we gonna? Let's just go get some girls. Let's go hang out some girls.
Man.
Grown man, child, grown man using words repeatedly, guardianship, signed with, I own you, I am in control, legal guardianship. Who does this? Who? This is this world. It's like when people used to bring their kids over to Michael Jackson. I'm thinking, what are you doing, Michael Jackson? Can you imagine that? Hello, honey, yeah, Michael Jackson's on the phone. The Michael Jackson? Hello? Yes, Michael. Yes, Jacko. Yes. Timmy, my son? Yeah, he's fine. Why? What do you ask? No, you're not. No, he's not spending the weekend. Wait a minute. Who is this? How does this happen? You see, you live in the world like I live in the world of reality. We don't live like, we don't have this. Kids, what? First, most of us say, this doesn't look right. He likes that. Why is he recording this? My friends, let me tell you what I hope happens. First, I hope that nothing ever untoward happened between Diddy and Justin Bieber. I hope it never happened. Number two, I hope no child of anyone was ever hurt. I hope this is a big misunderstanding. It just looked weird, and maybe it was embellishment. Who knows? Maybe when they stopped this video, there were adults and everybody said goodbye. But if you were a parent, if you were a detective, if you were somebody representing children in the capacity of some kind of an administrative protective agency, wouldn't you look at this and say, what the hell is this? Yes, you would. As do I. My friends, do me a favor. Please subscribe to this channel. Please like this video. I know that sounds so strange. Like this video. It's a horrible subject, but please like the video. Hit that little bell so you're notified of live streams and new videos, because we talk about this a lot. And whatever you do, I ask you right now in particular to comment as you see fit.